Hello my lovelies, Melissa from Metropolitan Cosmetics. Today I'm going to take you through a tutorial about eyebrows. And the brand that I'm covering is the BrowGal from Beverly Hills, Los Angeles, created by the renowned Tonya Crooks. But before I start, I just want to put in a straight line what I want to cover in this video so I don't get ahead of myself and so you also know what to expect and know what's coming next. I will first start with explaining what the brand BrowGal is all about. I will explain what are the products within BrowGal and how to make your decisions, the right decisions about the products that you're going to need. I'm going to discuss the nature of the brow, the kind of shape that we're looking for, the differences in people's brow shape, facial shape, and given those two variables, how we then will define what we're going to do with the brows. And then from there, we will have a little pause. I will take off my brows and I'll show you my technique, a very simple technique of getting the brows right. So that's how we're going to structure it, and I trust you're going to enjoy it. And I am going to do my very best to execute this so that it is clear for you and that you benefit from it. So to start with, the BrowGal, coming from Beverly Hills, Los Angeles, is a brand that is rooted in precision. So Tonya Crooks, in fact, began her career as a fine artist. And the natural evolution for her, because she's very much involved in beauty and the trends and so forth, in Beverly Hills, she was friendly with a lot of the who's who and the celebrities and so forth, who couldn't really get on set what they were after from a precision point of view. And Tonya Crooks, over 13 years, developed the line. So I hold in front of you 6 of her skinny pencils. These are my favorites, and we're going to talk about that. 6 pencils over here, 13 years to develop. The pencil is encased in cedar wood, so the product doesn't dehydrate. When one sharpens, there's no splintering, the tip is not faulty. The colors are blended by hand, and then the pigment is inserted into the pencil. The colors are pure perfection, and I talk you through now. I want you please to concentrate on this because it's important. 6 colors. I want you to remember that the odd number are cool colors and that the even number are warm colors. So let's start at the beginning because it's a very good place to start. Color 1 through to 6. 1 is black. 2 is espresso. 3 is chocolate. 4 is medium brown. 5 is taupe. And 6 is blonde. So those are the 6. 1, 3, and 5 are cool. 2, 4, and 6 are warm. So people with black hair and a more of a darker complexion would be 1 or 2, black or espresso. People such as myself with a browny, black brown hair, lighter complexion would be 3 or 4, which is the chocolate or the medium brown. And our blonde, beautiful bombshells will be either the 5, which is the taupe, or the 6, which is the blonde. Okay, so that being said, given that I'm either going to be chocolate or medium brown, because my hair is black, I go for the cool color. So I'm going for color 3, okay? Although the 4 would work. What's interesting though, I'm in the brown section. If I wanted to be a bit more vamp, I could go into the black section. I'd choose espresso. And if I wanted to be a little bit more Sunday relaxed gal, natural gal, I'm going to go into the blonde and I'm going to go taupe. So it's going to work for me as well. Very, very simple. Right. That being said, that is important to cover. Now we discuss the nature of the eyebrow. So we all are born with a certain shape, and you know, sometimes the natural shape that God gave us is the shape we should adopt. But we're going to polish and shine and make it even better than what it originally is by care, by looking after, by grooming, by a good understanding of shape. You know, a good eyebrow is like wearing a good suit. It's like we've got the shape and the lines and we've got definition of what we naturally are, but polished, spruced up and correct. So eyebrows like Natalie Portman, straight eyebrows, beautiful. Some people have an arc, like an arc, and then we get an arch. Now, I'd like you to be careful of wanting to work towards this. A lot of people, when they do their eyebrows, will do this arch. Tonya Crooks calls it Beatrice, and that lends itself to understanding. It's very, very harsh. It's aging. Anything very sharp without those lovely voluptuous curves and flow is like a punctuation mark that's a bit dissonance, and it's not so nice. So I would advocate, let's all go for this undulation, which is what we want. The next point is how close we put them together or how much we do an extension. So let me start with when we put them together and when we might have them slightly more apart. For people whose eyes are very close together, we're not going to go and put their brows really close together because we pull those eyes into the septum of the nose. If the eyes are very close together, we actually put the brows a wee bit further apart. If the eyes are further apart, well, we'll pull them closer together by putting the brows slightly closer together. If the face is very narrow and we want to make a little bit more wide face, we'll make a longer extension. And if the face is a wee bit broad, well, we're going to taper it in by making them a little less in length. So there you have it. That's important. We've spoken now about the pencils. The next thing, whenever we do a pencil, we use a highlighter. And her highlighters are unbelievable. I use color 2. There's colors 1 and 2. They come with 2 sides. One is matte and one is a little bit more shimmer for strobing. And what's nice is they're also treatment because they got chlorella in them if we're going to do a little touch-up or nasolabial and so forth. So that's important. I want you to remember that. I'll show you in the demo. She's so clever, you know. Her tweezers and her scissors. Made with Italian knife company. So it's real precision tools, okay? The tweezer is firstly slanted with long spokes for precision. The paint doesn't peel. I mean, what a win. Such a precision tool that, in fact, doing the cleanup pluck story, you don't have to understand or be the best plucker in the world, you get it right. You get the matchbook of tweezer sharpener, very clever. So you take your tweezer to sharpen it, you hold it and pull it down a few times, and you sharpened your tweezer. Also gets rid of any oil or makeup from that precision edge. Ever thought that a pair of scissors could be pretty? Yep, they are. They're a precision tool. They have shorter arms that are straight, so that when we are trimming the eyebrows, we're going to have perfection. And remember, when you trim your eyebrows, don't brush them straight and trim them off. You've overdone it. Brush them in the direction of the growth. And if there's ones that are, then just give it a little precision. Right, that's what I wanted to cover there. She has a clear eyebrow gel. This is brilliant. Clear eyebrow gel will keep your brows in position for the active gal. So when we're training, when we sauna, when we're running, when we're busy girls, we've got this. So what do? 1 layer for a light coating of fixation, 2 for medium hold, and 3 layers for strong hold. Another thing to do is, I don't love waterproof mascara because it's waterproof, but it's not smudge proof. So when I do my lashing of by Terry Lash Expert, once all is set, I will take the clear eyebrow gel by BrowGal. I'll put a layer over my mascara, and I've made waterproof, smudge-proof mascara with this clever baby. So there you have the nutshell of what we're going to do. We're going to pause. I'm going to remove my brows, and I'm going to take you through my process. I'm back. Okay, so if you take a look at the skinny pencil, the lid on the top, whenever you're going to start, you're going to take the top off. Notice I've taken it off. You're going to do 1 twist to get precision. Notice how clever. I clean like so with my spoolie brush. How brilliant. Okay, I'm using my own pencil, my own lucky pencil. So to start, we start where we must begin. So if that's where the nose area is, go over that little round, go up, draw a line. Draw a line. The iris, to the right of the iris is where the arch must be. Draw a line. From the side. Right. Okay, so here we go. Right, from this line to this line, a straight line. To that line. Very simple. From there, a round shape, and extend to that line. Same on the side. Get to the line, a round shape, and I'm sketching, I'm not drawing, right? From there, on the top, we want a roundish shape, peeking at that line and heading off, filling it in. Got a wee bit of a shake going there, and I don't even have my specs. Right, see where I'm starting? A little round area. Notice it goes on the round side where I've got that line and head off in that direction. Now we've got a bit of a blueprint going on here. This area and this area are parallel lines, so I draw a parallel line. But this section here, I do a little flick up. Flick, 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 straight. All right. Flick, 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 like little hairs. Flick, 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 flick. Not higher than that parallel line. Right. So our shape is coming about. Right. What I'm going to do before I continue is remove the blueprint. But if everything works with a plan. Plan is coherence, wouldn't you say? No plan, nothing works. From there, I've got my fabulous little spoolie brush, which is going to help me do my blend. This area I want quite more pronounced. This one I want a little bit more au natural. So that spoolie brush is helping me do my little blend. Now before, okay, I've done this as quickly as possible because we are limited for time, but not too shabby. Before I do my clear gel fix, I'm going to use my concealer, just there with a wee blend, just to pronounce. And if you want a bit of strobing, you use the strober. You see, you can strobe away. Strobe away. We like it. Then from there, magic. Magic. Right. One coat for Lissy. Another coat for Lissy. Well, my lovelies, looking sharp. Brows are important. It's like wearing a good suit. I hope you love it. If you need any more advice on which pencil to get, but I think we've been very clear, you can WhatsApp me. Go www.metrocosmetics.co.za. The brand is BrowGal, and it is your answer to perfect brows. See you soon.